Good evening, everybody, man. Happy Sunday. Coffee on, coffee strong. Alrighty, topic of the video. Hey, I'm a Generation X guy. I'm not a baby boomer. But here lately, I've been paying attention to a lot of things. It seems that Generation Z don't like Generation X, and they don't like baby boomers, and they're blaming all the problems on every one of them, and certain groups are blaming another ethnic group for their problems, and all that kind of sort of stuff. If you look on your Facebook page, you start seeing all these news feeds and things that come on, and to me, I joke about it because I know the deal and I understand what it is. So I'll throw a smart aleck comment out there. Boy, and I get to laughing, man, at the young people that lose their mind and throw comments at me like what they gonna do to me and all this. And I laugh about it, man. Because because number one, the reason I throw stuff out there, I get a laugh out of it, because number one, I know it's either a half naked fat guy laying on a beanbag eating Cheetos in his mama's basement. Number one, that's a fact. That's who I'm arguing with, Or number two, this is a fact, and a lot of people don't know this. There's a lot of AI robots out there with fake accounts, fake Facebook accounts, programmed to throw these fake news feeds out there, all this fakery. The going thing now is the thing on the black people. Somebody commits a crime, they're blasting that all over the internet and all over Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, we got crimes going on. Everybody commits crime. But the focus is on that. It's trying to get the blacks against the whites, whites against the blacks, that sort of thing. And we got crime going on. Some of it's true, some of it's not. But you need to be aware of the fakery. And if you post a comment and you get a smart-ass response from somebody you think's some dumbass, it's an AI robot programmed to piss you off and sit there and argue with you. And the way to find out it's a robot is just throw something at it that's just weird. It don't have nothing to do with the conversation. When it don't respond, that's an AI robot, because it responds to your anger, your emotions, how you throw something out there. I just laugh about it because I knew when the AI was coming in, starting taking over the music and some of the television, and especially people that have YouTube channels. They're running a lot of videos that have AI in it, man. And you have to just kind of be aware, man. I mean, we're living in a new age now. All this stuff's coming out at one time. You got the blue against the red, Republicans against the Democrats, and I'm glad at this point that I'm in the middle. I'm independent. But you see all this childish stuff, and I notice on my Facebook, I'm thinking about deleting Facebook, period, man, because I've had some times in the past where these bots or people will get your information, open fake accounts in your name, and throw messages out there to your friends that are vulgar, that's not you, but it appears as if it's you saying these things to these people that are your friends. And you find out when your friends call you and say, "What are you making comments about this?" Or they text you and say, or message you, "What is this? What are you?" And you're like, "What are you talking about?" Then you start looking into it and you find out, my God, For my case, there's 3 more Brian Walkers other than me that's out there and have throwing out stuff to my friends, and I don't know nothing about it. So I had to go back and redo it and clean the Facebook page and figure out what was a robot and what wasn't. So if your friends contact you and say, hey man, you sent me a friend request, we're already friends, I said don't respond to it. It's an AI robot trying to, and they won't have no picture or nothing. It'll have your name to all your friends. That's the start of it. And if you don't do something about it, they proceed on with it and start sending stuff to your friends, that's insulting and disrespecting. And at the time, you have no way of explaining it when they approach you, because you're like, what? I'm sorry if I did something. I apologize. I don't know what's. But then when you look into it, you're finding out. It can be scary because you don't know. And there's people that's smart enough with this computer stuff that they can do it. It's usually young kids, usually overseas. Those are the ones that try to get into your bank account and try to get credit in your name and get a credit card, and next thing you know, you're getting bills and you don't know what they are, and so you have to go through that, and just got to be careful. But I wanted to share that because, man, I just think it's so funny when I just throw a smart comment out there. I don't care, but I just think it's so funny these young people lose their mind with putting all these racial comments in and calling me a white mofo and white SOB. And I'm like, all I did was say something funny and you're getting so offensive about it. If you don't like me because of my generation, that's you. But I will tell you this, okay? And I'm being straight. Yeah, I'm old, but I'm not going to be your doormat. Yeah, I can fight. Okay? Yeah, I train. I exercise. I work out every day. Yeah, I'm old. You don't have to remind me of that. I'm 56 years old. But I am from the old school. And I know how to shuck and jive if I got to. I train boxing all the time. That's one of my deals right there, is boxing and wrestling. I was a pro wrestler for years. So I'll let you know that. It ain't about me, I'm telling you. But people like me, you need to be careful who you talk to and the way you talk to people. You don't need to think that somebody's just going to lay down and be your doormat because you Generation Z and you know it all, you've been there, nobody can tell you nothing, you're entitled to everything, you're not accountable for nothing. FAFO is what they say, okay? Now, I don't bother nobody, I don't go out there stirring up trouble. I'll let you know that from the get-go, so if you respond to the video, make some smart-ass comment, hey, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear it. I say what I say, and I know times are different. I'm not living in the time that I used to because everything's different. But I wanted to stress that. I'm not going to be your victim if I can help it, and I'm not going to be your doormat, I've seen too much mess out there on the street already being a law enforcement officer. I know how to duck and jive, okay? So that's one thing young people need to learn, man. They need to learn to be respectful, keep that mouth shut, and go do your thing, and it'll be a whole lot better. But to sit there and try to make yourself a victim, you stir up stuff and make yourself a victim. No, you're not a victim, not if you start it. So, but a lot of this goes on with cyberbullying and all of that, and there's really not a lot you can do about it, and that's why they do it. It's easy to hide behind a computer screen with a fake name and insult people and make all these threats. You're going to do this and do that and do this. Hey man, we're all living in the same globe. And I know another big thing is on Facebook now is the Islam and the Christian. There's always some feed on there. Islam's going to take over and you'll bow down to Allah and this and that and the other. How you respond? I mean, I don't care about stuff like that. A lot of people don't, but that's what they deal with, and that's why I was thinking about just getting off of Facebook altogether. It's supposed to be a way you network with your friends, but now it's all commercials and fake feeds from the AI robots and all of that kind of stuff. So, hey man, you like what you see in here? Hit like and subscribe, man. Share the video. If not, just scroll on, dude. Have a good one, y'all.